Today's video is something different on my channel. I live in Canada, if you guys didn't know, Toronto specifically, and I decided to go to the F1 exhibit as I am a huge F1 fan, and I'm giving a review of the F1 exhibit. Starting off walking in, it's very nice. There was a bit of a lineup in the morning. I booked my plane for around 10:30, but overall I got in pretty smoothly. It was pretty good. Parking around the area was pretty decently priced too. It was only $20 for like 2 hours, which for Toronto is pretty decent, I would say overall. But getting into the experience itself was pretty nice. Walking in, you can take a photo, like a photo op or something like that, and you could pose in front of the Montreal GP. I'm pretty sure because that's the only Canadian GP track we have. So you get to pose up in front of that. After that, then you get to basically they have like remote controls. So you get a pair of headphones and you get a remote control. And when you go up to pieces of F1 history, you click the remote and it plays something in headphones for you. So you have a remote with a transponder on it and headphones. So you can take your time and experience everything, which I find was pretty cool. If you already know about certain pieces or you don't know about like this piece, you could listen to, I think they're like 30-second to like 3-minute videos, which is pretty interesting. I liked it a lot. But getting into what I actually saw, so the first thing you get to see are these three cars. You get to see a Lancia D50 from 1955, and it's one of the original F1 vehicles, and it has a little synopsis about the vehicle, and you can see all the pictures that I put up here. The next car they have, these three cars are the progression of F1 through time to where it is to now. So then you have the BRM P578, which launched in 1962. You get a little backstory on it. For these cars, they didn't really let you use your remote control clicker. They just had a little summary about them, as you could see in like the tiny text on the bottom. And then the last car they had was the Lotus 99T 1987, which are some of the newer, not some of the newer, but which really took F1 vehicles to what they are now in a way, right? They also did advertisements, not advertisements, but they had vintage advertisements from when F1 was like first, like not first created, but like the first movie using F1, and it was an Al Pacino movie. They had stuff from the set and they had original posters. The next thing that I found pretty cool was they had a original, I think, let me look one. Yeah, this is an original McLaren. You're gonna see it right here again. An original McLaren 1987. I'm pretty sure the date was. Let me check really quickly. Yeah, a 1987, the first ever McLaren carbon fiber body, and you could see the colors on it. And when you think of carbon fiber nowadays, you think of it as like a gunmetal gray with a bit of black, but this is just shit brown. I'm being completely serious, but it's really cool to see. It's like a piece of history in a way, right? They had a Haas F1 vehicle. It was actually used in a race, which is pretty interesting, and I have a lot of pictures up here. You're gonna see them. It was used in 2020. It was used in an actual race, and as you can see on this picture here, the side panel is completely blown out so you can see how the engine works, which is I find pretty interesting, right? As much as I don't necessarily understand the science behind what's going on, I think it's just cool seeing how much precision and work is put into the vehicle. One of my favorite things that I found out was that the W11 was going to be there, the Mercedes power unit from 2017, which is one of the fastest and most efficient engines ever in F1 history, I'm pretty sure. And as you could see, like the engine's here in the picture, but on top of it you can see a video and actually explain the science behind it. And if you guys don't know about me, I love science, so seeing that video and understanding how the coolant works and how the brake drive the brake, how braking assists the engine into giving it an extra boost is really cool to me. That was very interesting, and I took some more pictures of it, all the carbon fiber bodies and everything. And then we get to the Mercedes W09 front wing assembly from 2018. This I found very interesting because it was, I mean, I love Mercedes vehicles. If you know me as a person, if you knew me as a person, you know that I love Mercedes. But what's very interesting is, like, you see the TV screen above it in the picture, but you get to see the science behind how the front wing worked in 2018. So as you can see, there's these tiny slots between the panels, right? And the faster you go, the faster the more. Sorry, my brain's not working. Let me try that again. I just feel like if I was a newcomer to F1, I would enjoy it a lot more. But being who I am now and the way they advertised it, they didn't advertise it for people. They advertised it for all F1 fans, whether you know about it or you don't. And I found that like a little, confusing. However, on a scale of 1 to 10, I would give it a 6.5 to 7. I mean, I can and can't complain. They had a lot of cool things, but they also were missing a lot of cool things, And it's not even, they didn't even need to have like Michael Schumacher's car or something like that, you know what I mean? But I feel like if they just had a little more information or a little more time spent on actual pivotal things going on right now in the sport, like, for example, Lando, he's coming up. Max is doing good this year, but Lando's coming up. He won the British F1. I'm forgetting, it's called something Stone. British F1. Bro, I didn't even spell it properly. British F1. Silverstone. Yes, continuing from what I was saying earlier, didn't have anything new about like what's going on now in F1. For example, Lando winning Silverstone and beating Max, and nothing about Leclerc, nothing about these new guys. It's the newest thing they had was Bahrain. That's it. Nothing past 2021 they had, essentially, which I felt was pretty weird because as much as the sports died off a bit, I mean, 2020 was the best year, as I said earlier in this video, but I feel like they didn't add anything new to it so fans could catch up on what's going on now, But overall, I would say it's a 6.5, maybe 7 out of 10 I would give it overall. But if you are new to F1 and you want to get into it and it's in your city, I would definitely recommend going if you're new to it. If you're just going on a date or something like that, you could still go, you know what I mean? It's still nice to go out, do something, learn something new, experience something with somebody, But overall, I would just give it a 6.5, 7. But thank you so much for watching this video. If you guys do like seeing videos like this, I have more review content I want to do. Like, I want to do movie review Mondays, if anything. But that's, yeah. I want to do more stuff like that. I do enjoy this a lot. But yeah, if you guys like this video, please make sure to like and subscribe. Or if you want me to review anything that's in my area, I'll definitely be down to do it. Just comment in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye bye.